Let's go and welcome back to another week of Talking Trophies.
Woo, woo, woo.
Damo's back, Damo.
Yes,
what
sir. Hey, Ravo can lift. My guy can lift, cuz. Ravo's a lifter.
Yeah.
Deevs. Daveys. Watch out.
Look, I'm not.
I was watching the video and he was pushing you.
Which one? The bench press or the?
The bench press even, cuz. That was good, but
I haven't done that in ages, man. I was a
Yeah.
bit paranoid. I'm like, I'm gonna injure myself. It was like I could have done 110, I reckon. But I think just the environment and the G up.
yeah.
I was like, oh.
It pushed you mentally to do more than what you thought you could, right?
I think.
Do you feel like we limit ourselves?
It's more peer pressure. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's. I realized that it's good to have a gym partner.
Yeah. I don't look like a wimp in front of this real man.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I'm training and stuff. Like, I'm training with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was exhausted by the warm up. We were doing like lateral raises.
Yeah.
That rocked me. And it was 10 kilos only.
Yeah,
I was rocked. But yeah, man, it was good. It was, you know what? I missed the vlogs.
I
missed getting out there, doing something, bro. I don't know why, man. It was just.
Now, you know what? Those episodes are the most fun to record.
Yeah.
They're just way more.
I think like the Deevs and Daveys watching, they're probably like, oh, it's a cool video. But they don't realize, like, for us, it's like super fun to watch because we cut out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I made that video in like 10 minutes.
You filmed for hours and you just...
we filmed, I think we filmed for an hour and it became a 10-minute clip, you know?
Yeah.
But by the way, that episode, shout out our producer, bro, we recorded that Tuesday night, the episode, and we did the gym vlog Tuesday night and we dropped it Wednesday.
That's cool.
So like it was hard work, bro. Shout out our producer, bro. Like really carried, bro. It was a massive thing, bro. But
Big ups.
yo, we had guests on the last few weeks, but this world is going crazy.
We thought we might bring it in-house a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it in-house. But like, yo, black people, what is going on with us, man? Like, we were doing so well this year, man.
Yeah.
And just we had what's going on, community, man? What's going on, man?
I
just finished listening to like Michelle Obama's book. I listened to Nelson Mandela's book. I've been smashing out Malcolm X speeches. I felt empowered. And the last 2 weeks, we're just copying it left, right, and center.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to do the PDiddy or the Shxts and Gigs one?
Maybe we'll start off with the Shxts and Gigs one.
Okay.
And we'll go into PDiddy after.
Okay, yeah. I watched the Flagrant episode.
I watched it as well. Yeah.
But I watched the Flagrant episode. Oh, by the way, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And hey,
like and share.
We might, there's a feature on Spotify where you can do video podcasts. So podcast, Deevs and Daveys, you might be able to watch us on Spotify. Like,
no way.
I'm working on something behind the scenes. It's not that hard. I'm just trying to transfer files. I'm just trying to see if we can do it. It'll be good. So you guys can like, if you want, while you're just chilling, listening to it, you can see the video.
Yeah, mad.
But pretty much, I watched the Flagrant episode like 2 days after he came out.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I was like, I'm like, I heard the joke and stuff, but I'm like, some corny ass joke, like. Because I know, I watch Andrew Schultz for a while.
Yeah,
you know? I know he's like how he plays. And I see him, I get how his comedy is. Yeah. And for someone that grew up, he's someone that grew up around black people his whole life.
Yeah.
All his friends, like a lot of his friends are black.
Yeah.
His co-host in Brilliant Idiots is black. He grew up he knows culture.
And also, that's his style. Like, for example, he comes here.
Yeah.
He came here, he did the Aboriginal jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's
his style. But I kind of get it when it's like, homeboy, you're pushing the line. You're pushing the line, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's like, you're going to get that if you want to get that kind of humor. With dark humor, a lot of the times, it's like, they're going to be pushing the line.
But this is the difference is that with his fan base, it's not going to change whether he makes these jokes or not.
Yeah.
But for everyone else, it affects them.
He got bigger off that.
Yeah. They backed him.
That make sense.
The fans doubled down.
The fans doubled down. Yeah. Then after he did the thing, I think he spoke on Flagrant about what happened.
Yeah.
And then homeboy drops a crazy video about PDiddy that goes super viral.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my Malcolm X came in and I said the white man won again.
Yeah.
How can we turned on each other, caused a civil war, and the white man won again? But let's talk about it. Do you know like the whole like the?
Well, what I saw was bro, this cracked me up. But the disrespect, cuz, is that they watched their apology video live, and just mocked the whole thing.
Oh, cuz he watched. Yeah, I remember he watched. Guys, they watched the play for play like it was like a basketball game.
You want to tell me this?
Pause it here. So let's laugh at this.
They said, brother, look how depressed the guy on the left is.
Yeah. They took it L, man.
But to be fair, but like even their response was a bit of an L take as well, because they used what triggered people was they used the word. Them laughing in the video was a fight or flight response.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Heard about that when they said that. I didn't really get it. I'm like, what do you mean fight or flight?
So fight or like you know what fight or flight is, right? So it doesn't really apply to what they were saying. So for them to say that was their response to it. Yeah, kind of they're trying to make up a reason. To be honest, I reckon they genuinely thought it was funny. Yeah, and they didn't want to make an excuse. Yeah, because we all find things funny. Like I get it.
I found the joke. I'm like, I just thought it was like podcast banter. So for example, me and you say stuff. We make some jokes and it's like, whatever. And
the thing is, I can make jokes and other people watching go, yo, Damian's going hard.
Yeah. A lot of the times you say it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's something you skimmed over. Yeah. And we go, giggle, but it's not like, oh, talk about it for like thing. It's just like a little one-liner you make and stuff like that. You might giggle at. With, you know how this all started, yeah? No, it didn't actually, I looked at like, I went through a Twitter thread. And you know where it all started? Because that video was like 2 months older. They made that video 2 months ago. Yeah. The video, the whole controversy started with him jumping on a podcast. I think it was an Atlanta-based podcast. Yeah. And them going, yo, you guys seeing any baddies in Atlanta? Yeah. And them going, nah, there's no baddies here. Yeah. Atlanta's like a really black city. Yeah. So they were saying, oh, yo, these guys don't rape black women. Yeah. And this is
a brewing thing.
It's you know what I mean? Someone starts going, oh, let me tweet this out. Yeah. And then someone reading it goes, wait a minute, I think they laughed at something here. Yeah. Bang. Link it all together. Go back to all these other liners. Yeah. And it's a slippery slope from there, bro. I felt bad for them because I feel like they're so mesquite, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like they're so mesquite, bro.
They didn't realize what they were doing. Like, to be honest, if we were looking back at some of the small comments we made and someone was like, you know what? I'm just going to collect all of this and put it out there.
Yeah, we're done.
We're like,
but look. The thing is, we set a tone here. Yeah. So like, I told you 50%, the number went up now. It went back up. So now a majority of our listeners are females. Yeah. So Deevs have taken over. They know who we are. Yes. So we set the standard. Yeah. Because they got to a point where they're commercial. Like straight up, if we go commercial, Damo, I'm taking down all these episodes.
Oh, bad.
I'm taking down episode 1 to episode whatever we're on right now because we're wild, bro.
I'll tell you something right now. You go on my Facebook. Yeah. You can't find one single post from my history, mate. Yeah. Because the stuff I was posting.
Yeah. You had to go back and review it.
Cuz. Homophobic. Racist. But it's all jokes. They're all online jokes.
Should we judge someone? Obviously, the Shit and Gigs one was like recently. But should you judge someone for what they were saying back in like 2012?
We shouldn't, but we do.
It's weird, bro. Because for example, bro, you weren't thinking like that at 2012. You know what I mean?
Like you remember the Kevin Hart one, right?
The Oscars or something?
Yeah, the one that Dave Chappelle. Like remember, like he was like he made a post like it was like 15 years ago. And he was like, if my son turned out gay, I would smack him over the head with a dollhouse. Yeah. But then someone dug that up from the past and was like, bro, this guy is homophobic.
But that was it. It's hard with comedians, but I don't know what to, you know what I mean? I don't know what to take serious about comedians and when they're playing around, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, for example, with us, if you go back and you find one line, as we said, bro, you could probably make like a million threads about how bad we are. But because we're not commercial really, the Deevs will be like, we know these guys. Yeah, this is how they talk. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And for me personally,
I reckon the most vocal people probably don't even watch it.
This is what I do. This is my rule. I go on, let's just say someone comments a hate comment or, oh my God, Talking Trophies said this on our YouTube, yeah? Or just sends a hateful comment towards us. Like, you guys shouldn't be saying this, whatever. Yeah. You know, we've had those comments in the past. All I do is this. I press on their profile and I see how many times they've commented on our page. Yeah. That tells you how. So, for example, if it's their first comment, I'm like, yeah, you're irrelevant. You're dead to me. Yeah. Like, your comment means nothing. I don't value you.
You're not contributing.
You're not contributing nothing. Yeah. But let's just say we go back and someone comments, hey, one of the Deevs or Daveys goes, hey, yo, you guys went too far. I'll look at the comments and be like, oh, they commented 6 times on our videos. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, what do you think? I'll reply back to them. I'll be like, what do you think? Yeah. What's your opinion?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to entertain someone that's just commented for the first time, probably not subscribed. They're not valid to me. Yeah. Like, I that's how I see it personally.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I send the screenshot to the group chat.
Yeah.
Whenever we get, like, hate on us.
Yeah.
So that's how I'd probably deal with it. I think just the apology video was a flop.
Yeah, they flopped. No, they flopped it hard.
The video was a flop because...
And it's even worse because the guys that they made the joke originally with, like the guys that said the joke, just laughed at their apology, mocking that as well.
And you just think, I think they shouldn't have done an apology video.
Yeah.
I think they shouldn't have done an apology video. I think what they should have done was, in the episode, talk about it.
Yeah.
You're a podcast, pod about it. Talk about it between each other, not just sit down. Hi guys, scripted apology. Be like, hey yo, I'll be like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like,
you kind of almost like you're redeeming what you actually think, and you talk about what your heart is actually.
I'll be like, Damo, guys,
what are your thoughts on black women?
Yeah, we took an L with this. Like we're getting thrashed on Twitter. Yeah. Let's talk about it. What do you think about it? And then you go through the comments and stuff. And even us, remember back in the days when those girls went off at us?
Yeah.
I got told by the producer, he's like to me, bro, you shouldn't apologize, bro. He told me straight up, he's like, I didn't really apologize. We had a discussion end of the day.
Yeah.
He's like, you shouldn't have apologized. And I was thinking, why? It's like, and he's like, you're giving them, not like your viewers, but you're giving these randoms validation for what they said.
Also, you gotta, what I realized from this as well, because if you go on TikTok, you write in the controversy, you get a whole bunch of people wanting to give their feedback on it, right?
Yeah.
But people also use this as an opportunity to get clout as well. Mm-hmm. They'll use it as an opportunity to like they're actually not amplifying everything they really feel, but they're hopping on it because they want people to go, oh wow, this person's an influence in our community.
I went through, so I watched a couple of those videos, and I'm like, oh, let me see if they're even following them, because on TikTok they're not following them.
Yeah.
So don't I would say
they're not even fans. They just hopped on and were like, oh, I want to say something.
Let's just shut these guys down.
Yeah.
But like, for example, the reason they were saying don't apologize is like, don't apologize just to validate them. Yeah. Like just so they can get off your back. Yeah. Because what's gonna happen is anytime you slip, they're gonna keep smashing, just stomping on you. Apologize to your listeners.
Yeah.
Apologize to people that actually care about the platform and want it to grow, and be like, yo, what do you guys think we did wrong? What do you guys think we did right? Yeah. I think that's what they should.
See, I appreciate. I remember one time someone commented, like, maybe it was like a few months ago.
The thumbnail?
I forgot which one.
Was it the thumbnail?
No, it was the one where it was like, you know, you guys are really funny, but you're out of pocket sometimes or whatever. Yeah. But they really value the conversations.
Okay, yeah. From Z, I think. Yeah.
That's positive criticism.
Yeah.
It's positive criticism.
Yeah.
Because they're going, I love everything you do. Sometimes you're out of pocket.
Yeah.
Valid.
Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
And I agree.
I agree. Yeah. That's us, bro. Like,
I'm
not like, we're not perfect. And I think I was talking to, who was I saying it? Was that Cena maybe last week? When it's like, 2 weeks ago, when I'm like, bro, I'm not showing my perfect self on Talking Trophies.
Yeah.
I'm not doing like fake interviews and just like glazing our guests, bro. You know what I mean? Like even last week with Roman, I'm like, yo, are you on steroids?
Yeah.
Like that's how it is, man. You got to be yourself. And I feel like these guys were like, because they were so commercial and politically correct the whole time and having that persona, I think people were let down because they didn't show any flaws. Because they were so perfect in a way. Like, people saw them as perfect. Like, right now, people know we're like, oh, yeah, these guys just banter, have a laugh, and talk about discussions and interview people, you know?
Plus, I think it's just a different generation and era of people that, like,
yeah,
just the way we complain, the way we spread hate or whatever, the way we go about it is a lot more... Like, we really go out of our way to, like, shut something down these days.
Yeah.
So...
And it's people pleasing too, man.
Yeah.
We want to be liked by everyone.
That's the one.
You know, you don't have to be you can be, what was it? There was one line I heard. You can be the juiciest peach on the farm, but not everyone likes peaches. That was a bit sus. I just clocked, guys.
That's why I didn't respond to it.
Yeah. No, but that was the line. You can be the juiciest fruit. You can be the juiciest peach on the farm.
Yeah.
But not everyone likes peaches.
I heard a better one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you live by the words that everyone builds you up with, you'll die by their criticism.
Oh, that's a good one too. What about this one? I made this one up. This one I made up.
Yeah.
I thought about this. Don't go out of your way. It wasn't even don't go out of your way. But the line was a lot. I was thinking of it. It was like, don't value the opinion of someone that will destroy you if you wouldn't even want them around on your deathbed.
Yeah.
Like if I'm dying, will I really want that person there?
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
But I heard the funniest one. Someone said this one the other day, and I was like, bro, that makes no sense, but it makes sense. He was talking about people that, like, you know, annoy you. And he was like, you don't tell the dog off for pissing there a week later. You smack it then and there and say, bad dog. I looked at him.
What the hell does that mean?
I looked at him like, bro, did you smack that up then? He goes, yeah. I'm like, bro, that is the dumbest analogy I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, you say it again?
You don't tell the dog off a week later for pissing there. Like, you don't try to pull someone up way after they've already done something.
Yeah.
You smack him then and there and say, bad dog. Like, you pull him up right then and there.
That's a good one, man. It was just random, bro.
But it was random, the analogy. And what we were talking about made no, like, at the time, I'm like, bro, like, I get it, but yeah.
We're in the era of quotes, man.
Bro,
we're in the era of quotes. Hard.
You know why everyone wants to be wise?
Yeah, man. There's wisdom in quotes, man. But it's good to memorize quotes, man, because it gives you a different perspective on life.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I love one more. I'm gonna say one more. I'd rather receive the rebuke of the wise than the appraisal of fools. Proverbs.
Oh, that's all right. But I got a bunch. I got like a.
That's straight from the Bible, mate.
Oh, mate, if you want, we can pull lines from the Quran because the Quran's got lines, Kaz. But I got a like a notes on my notes. I just put hard quotes, it's called cold lines. I just put them down. I'm like, oh, these are
every day he just goes over it just to see which one he needs to.
Yeah, which one I need right now. I got like honesty without kindness is brutality, and kindness without honesty is manipulation. If you wouldn't take advice from them, why would you take criticism? Do you listen or just wait to speak? You never realize your progress because you're always raising the bar. Climb the mountain, not so people can see you, but so you can see the world. The world doesn't work off what you want. The world is, and you have to play the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Bars.
Sometimes you win, sometimes
you learn. That was one. I think I got that one off Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I listened to the audio.
Is that Robert Kawasaki?
Yeah, Kawasaki. Yeah. That was a good audio listen. But freak off time. Yeah. What is
PDiddy time?
Look, I'm telling the black community we're falling. We need a revival of a Malcolm X. I'm not the guy for it, but we need him back because this black community needs a leader, and we need someone to direct us in this Western world.
Yeah, I was. You know, everyone's been asking me, like, yo, like, been seeing the PDiddy stuff, you've been seeing the PDiddy. Because I actually haven't. I haven't been keeping up with it. But then I just watched the whole video. Got my brain cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked. But you know what's crazy? We knew these rumors, we knew about these rumors but to be honest, for 15, 20 years.
Yeah. But it's not just the black people, it's overall, because you got the Vince McMahon one that's happening as well. Yeah. Have you seen that one?
The scandals, the sexual scandals and stuff.
Bro, heaps of them, bro.
I've been seeing like on Instagram.
It's not even just sex scandals, cuz it's sex trafficking, cuz.
I've seen on the Instagram reels, man. Like just now, like lately, I don't know. I've been seeing like Vince McMahon on my reels.
Your algorithm's cooked, cuz.
And it's just like him saying stuff to girls, and it's like, how did you get away with this at the time?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, yo, if this guy was saying this on camera back then, imagine like.
Cuz he was dropping N-words, cuz everything, cuz.
Yeah. And what about the one where the guy? What's the Arab wrestler's name?
Arab wrestler.
The one who was wearing he used to wear like an Arab outfit.
I can't remember. Arab wrestler.
No, he's not an Arab. He's like white, but he dresses as an Arab. Goldust? No, not Goldust.
No, not Goldust, cuz.
Anyways, something Lawrence?
No, I don't know.
Nah, that's someone else. Hey, come on, bro. You know him.
I know my wrestling, cuz, but
WWF. Arab. This is why we need Weber here.
Oh, the Iron Sheik?
The Iron Sheik? The Iron... Yeah, the Iron Sheikh. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. So, you know, like I saw a funny meme. It's like, hey man, act normal at the airport, and then it's like my bro at the bro when he shows up to the airport, and it's like the Arab guy walking in.
Bro, you know that back then they faked a terrorist attack so they could change venues.
No way.
It's WrestleMania. They weren't getting the numbers that they wanted.
Yeah.
So they faked a bombing threat from if someone threatened the bomb if it was at that venue.
Yeah.
So they swapped it to a much smaller venue.
Oh, because they didn't sell tickets.
They didn't sell enough tickets than they thought.
This was
different
crazy.
back then, cuz.
Yeah, but like...
In today's day, they'll search you up. They'll do a whole fraud thing.
Yeah. But like, the Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it, man? What have you seen so far from it?
Yeah. So I've been seeing what the charges are.
Yeah.
Men and women.
Yeah. Freak off.
Yeah. Like
that word just kills me, but I can't take it serious.
Yeah. It's cooked. I was watching the one where they were saying that, you know, when they were raiding his house, they found a tunnel. Do you see that one?
I saw that. Yeah. The 54 bed.
Yeah, and then you got the baby oil.
Bro, you know who killed me? 50 Cent when he posted Diddy oil.
No, I haven't seen it.
50 Cent is loving the fall of all his ops.
Oh, yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah.
And he's the most petty guy. He did a post on, if you go on his Instagram, he goes, Diddy oil, and it's the,
I gotta see it.
What's it called? John Johnson? They bought baby oil? Suss it out.
50 Cent.
Have you seen it? Has he posted it? Maybe it was on his story. Fam, nothing there, yeah?
No, there's heaps. He just posts so much. I don't know which one's which. Or maybe it was on his story.
Yeah.
But was it today he did it?
No, it was ages ago. But yeah, bro, he was like, as soon as the thing happened, as soon as they got caught with the baby oil, he's like, Diddy oil.
Yeah,
but
he's on it.
I think his lawyer came out and he's like, yo, he's buying in bulk. He went to Costco's. They called Costco's.
Yeah.
I think TMZ or something to ask him if they sell baby oil.
Yeah.
Well, and TMZ Costco go, we don't sell baby oil in bulks.
Yeah.
So
that's cooked.
I don't know, man. I
think he's up to some freaky deaky stuff.
I think that it's you know what it is. I don't think it starts there. I think the issue is drugs.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
It's the drugs that get and that leads you there. Yeah. Bro, and maybe something happened when he was younger.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, people that end up doing like going to the extreme got touched up when they were younger. You know what I mean? Like,
well, one of the things he has to pay off is ridiculous.
What is it? The $50 million bond?
No, someone won their court case, $100 million, bro.
To who? Cassie? The girl?
No, one of the guys.
Okay, yeah.
Happened September 22nd. I'll get it up.
Yeah, but I just think it just exposes the industry for what it is. I think.
Yeah,
and I feel like they're chucking way too many celebrities under the bus. That were just like, I was at the party, but like I left at 10.
Yeah, they're bringing them all out.
You know, it's kind of like the Jeffrey Epstein list. In a way.
Yeah.
So, and you know what it is? We love this.
Oh, bro, this stuff is ridiculous.
It's the person, we know they didn't do it, but we just love it.
Yeah.
We love the controversies. We love the gossip. We're just addicted to it, bro. That's what it is. We're
pretty sick people. I
think so, man. But do you think like people were like this back in the days?
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Like in what way, but?
I reckon they had fetishes, heaps of stuff.
Not necessarily that. I'm talking about the takedown of celebrities.
Oh, no.
The takedown of icons.
I think back then, if you had power, you actually had power. I reckon back then, because it wasn't this whole cancel culture, you can call them out. Because it wasn't until Cassie came out, then everyone else started coming out. Yeah. You know, all it takes is one person to come out, and then they all start popping up. Like, people try to do it. Like, I remember, like, when Tupac was big. When Tupac was at the peak of his career, all these fake cases started coming out. And the charges ended up getting dropped for them. But I think before that, I don't think so. I think if you're a big don, you're a big don.
No, and you know what it is too? That it straight up, as black people, I feel like we need to hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
We need to start having discussions.
Yeah.
And we need to stop giving people this much power, Kaz.
Well, like Jeffrey Epstein stuff, right? Like, this stuff was happening in the 90s to early 2000s, but we didn't hear about it until a documentary in 2020. But this was involving big people like Prince of England and stuff like that, you know? So
but we talk, man. The thing is, black people talk. That's why.
Yeah.
Like these Diddy rumors have been around for like 20 years.
Yeah.
This Jeffrey Epstein stuff, there was like one leak.
Yeah.
In this whole time, one leak.
And there were court cases, but the media didn't get around it.
They didn't get around it. It was 2 leaks. Like the Jeffrey Epstein thing was like here and there patches.
Yeah.
This Trey Songz, even like I heard about Trey Songz.
Yeah.
I heard about who was at the parties. Like there was a list of like Jay-Z, allegedly.
Jay-Z.
I love that word. I love how podcasts say that. Allegedly. It's like he's going to come watch this 300 view podcast and he's going to sue me.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Why are we saying allegedly?
Hey, but some of these titles are so funny. Diddy used empire to fulfill his sexual desires.
And he's got kids too, man.
Yeah.
How many? He's got like 6, 7 kids.
Yeah. Have you seen the one about the adopted one?
Nah.
Because he adopted a white girl.
Yeah.
Like, young, they're saying that it's odd for him to adopt a young white girl, not related to him. You know who knows the type of stuff he's gonna.
I think nah. He's almost trying to reverse the stereotype of adoptions, bro. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not standing up for the guy, but I just think generally it's.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of sick stuff he's been doing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying, like, generally, it's white people adopting black kids. Yeah. Maybe homeboy's like, you know what? Let me switch it up.
Yeah.
Would you do that? Would you adopt a white? But you're mixed, anyways.
Yeah, I think I'd only adopt if like I couldn't have a kid.
Would you like? Let's just say you have like 4 kids and you're like, let me adopt.
I'd have to feel really like I really want to do it.
I'd love.
Would
to
you do it?
Yeah, man, it's very admired, bro.
Yeah, so like, you do it to be admired?
No, it's very like admired in the religion, like by God. Okay. Like I said, sorry, it's praised. Like the reward for it is like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you got like pretty much you do good, you got a free ticket to heaven.
Yeah.
Along those lines.
Yeah.
So
would you do it?
I'd hope. It's
what nationality?
I'd get black.
You get a black kid.
I'd get a black kid just so they feel like they're a part of the family. But I'll get them like
I'd
super
do like
young.
a little Viet kid or something.
Oh, Viet kid. I would actually. That's a good idea. But how old would you get like a baby? I'd get a baby maybe.
Yeah. But the thing is, how would you tell it? Like, obviously you would know, but you'd have to have a day where you just tell them straight up.
So look,
like, listen, hey, there wasn't a malfunction in the factory. You're actually adopted.
Yeah. No. That's why I was saying I'd get a baby. So obviously my significant other could would nurse the kid.
Yeah.
And technically, let's go loopholes around the religion. If the kid is breastfed by, so let's just say my friend is breastfed. Let's just say my mother who breastfed my friend when there was a kid, and we were breastfed. He's technically my brother now. Like he's actually my brother.
Yeah.
So like I'd probably do that so he'd actually be a part of the family, but he still keeps his last name.
Oh,
he can't have our name.
Oh, no way.
He has to.
So even if they're adopted?
Even if they're adopted, they have to keep their name.
What if the kid really wants to change his name?
I'm going to tell him, bro, like, your surname is Newing.
Yeah.
Your name, your name's going to be Muhammad Ibn Abdul Aziz Newing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'd probably do that.
Yeah.
I'd adopt. I'd want to adopt.
Yeah. I feel like I'd have to feel really stirred about it. Like I'd have to be like,
it's a commitment.
You
know when they turn 13, you're not my real dad's gonna be thrown at you.
Oh yeah. You're black.
Yeah. The N-word might be chucked by the. So you're saying Vietnamese? I'm gonna go because the Asian one's a good one
because their work ethic is good.
That's true.
Little Chinese kid.
Yeah. Oh, Chinese kid.
Okay.
And
you're balling, bro.
And he's gonna win like the highest score, like Dux Award in uni and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's gonna give a speech.
And he's table tennis champion.
And he's gonna give a speech. And
this stuff
he's gonna say, canceled. I want to thank. This is you see, Shxts and Gigs need to do this. They need to do this. They need to do this. But I want him to do that, and I want him to say, I want to thank my mum and dad, and we're gonna be there, and we're gonna come on stage, and I'll pay my whole life just so I can see everyone's reaction.
Yeah.
Just record everyone's reaction to 2 black, because obviously I'm going to cover black queen because we love black queens. Shxts and Gigs, you don't appreciate black women. But 2 black parents rocking up on stage. How funny would that be?
Yeah, that'd be goated. Everyone would trip out.
Yeah, I'd have like a camera reaction and I'd invest all that money.
And you give him a name like Tyreek
Newing? Yeah, because he has to give his last name.
Give some stereotypical like Afro black name.
Make him
a good name.
Yeah, bro. Homie will be at BLM marches and stuff.
Yeah.
This guy here, man.
Yeah.
But where do we get from? How do we get from freak off to because he adopted a kid?
Yeah.
But in general, bro, I feel like
I think it's sad though. Everything
sad for
the victims, even the people, the persons involved. Like, I feel bad for Diddy guys.
Why? Diddy has a problem, bro.
The issue
the thing is, people no one wants to talk about it. But like, Diddy needed drug help, and the fact that he was a billionaire and none of his homeboys can be like, we gotta chill off doing ecstasy.
And it's like, what did you have to go through to get to this stage?
Yeah, and it's like, bro, when you're doing ecstasy at like 9 a.m. on a Wednesday, there's a problem there.
Yeah, yeah.
And the fact that no one could pull him up, or maybe they tried to, but no one had like the nerve that like, I don't want to lose my job.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. It just, I don't know, man. It's sad to him as well, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's sad. And I think because you got to look at it, bro, he's one of the guys that pioneered hip-hop, cuz.
Yeah.
Pioneered, cuz. Bro, like he put people on his label and they blew up to be successful. Yeah. Carried some of
He ruined a lot of careers, but
without a doubt. Yeah.
Even like Shine, the rapper that was with him,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
But he uplifted some of the greatest artists.
Yeah. And I think him being in at the time, he was like the first guy in management positions and making all these big moves that gave a lot of black people like, hey, I want to get into ownership. I want to get into business. So it's tough when you see that happen to like black people. And now it's like I want to get into like management, and they're going to be like, Rev, you chucking on a freak off or what?
Yeah.
Talking trophies get big.
So they're saying at your work.
Yeah. You doing a freak off or what?
Yeah.
Hey, should we do How Deep Can It Get, or are we hungry?
Or maybe the food's
we're recording at 2 p.m. and I'm starving.
And we got the food probably an hour ago. So.
Yeah. Let's
all right,
let's
it's
do it.
time for
Does
it.
No, start again, son. It's
Wait,
time.
we have to say what it is, don't we, first?
No.
I forgot how we do it.
No. This is what we say. You're hungry, you're starving. Alrighty. Look, it's Wednesday night, Thursday morning, you're hungry, you're starving, you're hangry. Yeah. Hangry was a new word I learned.
Yeah, it's been around for a bit.
No, but I didn't know.
When you're angry and you're hungry and you just can't. I'm hangry.
Hangry, yeah. You're hangry and you're just watching Talkie Trophies because you're on a diet, but you want to see someone enjoy themselves.
And it's about 8 p.m. It's Wednesday night and you're like, you know what? I'm in bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to Uber eat some food as well and eat with the boys.
Yeah.
You know what time it is? It's time for
Does It Hit? Shout out Baghdad.
Shout out Baghdad.
TheBomb.com.
This is
shout out Noor the Baghdadi.
Shout out from Noor the Baghdadi.
Yeah, come on, cuz. We're eating your food, cuz. Noor, we're eating your food, cuz.
Yeah, dog. This is
from... Noor, we're eating your food, cuz.
This is from Abu Noaas, which has a 4.5 star rating and 568 reviews.
Okay. But Iraqis know how to whip it up.
We have shawarma and
shout out Iraqis
and skew and a mixed.
I'm starving. It's my
going
first meal
down.
of the day.
So we're gonna eat this. We're gonna suss it out.
Shout out Noor, man. We're eating for you, cuz.
We're gonna let y'all know. Shout out Noor as well.
Oh, cause Iraqis are just, cause they know what they're doing, bro. Bro, straight up. While Damian's setting up, bro. America, you actually ruined a good country. Like, these guys are whipping up food like... we can eat like this. There's the bread, there's the dips, and just the butter, the shawarma. But America, you guys ruined such a good country, bro. This food is amazing, bro.
If you guys
I like Iraqis too, man. They're good barbers.
Bro, Iraqi food is Mickey. Oh, yeah.
They're good barbers. Yeah. Iraqis love shaving a head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't relate. Let's go. What are we eating first?
All right. Should we take a bite of the shawarma first? Or?
Yeah, you go.
All right. Let's take a bite each, yeah?
Yeah, sweet.
All right. I'm not going to say how it is.
What's the shawarma? Lamb, chicken?
It's mixed.
Mixed. Any sauces, lettuce?
Garlic, lettuce, tomato.
All right, let's not make a mess.
And I said a little bit of chili.
A little bit. Okay. I don't mind chili.
Yeah. Just a little bit of chili.
How do they set it up there? Oh... Iraq.
You know it's gonna be good because the guy could barely understand him when he comes to the phone.
Yeah.
The sound in the background so loud.
Yeah.
His accent is thick.
Like he was there when America invaded the country. 100%.
When I walked in,
his shop was open. He was serving to American soldiers at the time.
I'm not even joking about this. The workers were working while having shahi in one hand. And
sipping tea.
They're sipping tea. They're talking. They're working. It was a Mickey environment.
I love the productivity, man.
I need to get more of the meat. I'll be honest. That hits. I rate it heavily. It's a bit cold right now, but I can tell when that thing was hot, fresh out the thing, would have tasted hectic.
How about this? This tastes hectic cold.
Yeah.
Like, not cold, but it's all right.
Bro, the flavors are nice. The bread's soft.
That meat
the meat is juicy, seasoned, cuz.
And The cucumbers.
The cucumber.
I've never had cucumbers in a shawarma.
Nah, because the guy said, "Do you want the salad?" I said, "Brother, give me the traditional way."
Is that what he said?
I said it to him. I said, "Brother, give me the traditional way." I said this on the phone. Me, I like to pump up the tires whenever I'm talking to someone. He asked me what sauces. I said, "Brother, just chuck in whatever." But I said, "Don't do too much chili if you're gonna do chili."
No, that is one of the best shawarmas I've had in my life,
bro. And that's not even hot. It's not even fresh.
I've never had something seasoned that good. That is so good, bro.
That's an 8.5 out of 10 for me.
8.5? Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5.
I could say 9 even.
Say 9.
Nah, I'll give it 8.5. I'll go there. I'm definitely gonna hit up the spot. What is it called again?
Abu Noaas.
Abu Noaas. Now, shout out Iraqis, man.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.5. Yeah, I'll give it 8.5.
Right.
But I'm gonna go there. I'm definitely going there just to munch out on that.
The bread's amazing, yeah.
This bread.
Iraqi.
I'm
gonna lie. Iraqi people do not play around with their bread, cuz.
No, this is one of the best like breads like to have like a dip, have the meat with.
Yeah.
What's that one? What's that thing in there? It's like beetroot. It's always hey. Australia needs a bit of dictatorship for like a good 20 years, just so we can improve the food. Because the most oppressed countries make the best food,
bro. That one.
Yo, Saddam Hussein had that generation cooking.
Cuz.
No, this straight up.
This would have been his last meal.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You know, they give you the last
court told
meal.
him, we're going to kill you. What's your last meal? He said, brother, bring me out the mixed platter with the shawarma. I want hummus and I want the...
shahi.
And shahi. I need the shahi. But that was Saddam Hussein's last meal. That was, yo, Iraqis, you guys know what you're doing. For me, I'm going to say this. For me, overall, that was the best does it hit. Straight up. No, I'm actually serious.
And this is not even fresh, guys.
Not
I'm telling you, this is cold.
Just like that whole experience of it, just the shawarma, that unbelievable.
Amazing.
I'm saying it's the best does it hit we've ever done.
Yeah.
Better than the burger spot. And
yeah.
I don't feel like crap.
Nah, this is good.
It's fresh. Maybe is it because of the time we ordered it?
Nah, it was jumping at the time, but they make everything fresh. Like the guys there,
sipping
the fire's getting skewers.
Yeah,
they're sipping their tea. They're having a great time. Yeah. This has been made with love in a good family-induced environment.
Yeah, that's the one. Nah, shout out. What's the place called? Abu
Noaas.
Abu Noaas.
Noaas.
Abu Noaas.
Yeah.
Abu Noaas. I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah. So it's Abu Noaas.
Just by the way, that plate, I'm giving it a 9. Just the whole experience of it, just dipping, and I like food experiences where you're doing that, where you're grabbing a bit of dip, you're grabbing a bit of meat, you're grabbing a bit of veggies.
Yeah.
I love that experience of eating. I don't like just like it's like all packed in one.
Yeah.
I love that because I realize one thing in like I think the Western world doesn't experience as much. Maybe France does in a way. Food is for them. Food isn't like, oh, we're gonna eat just because we're hungry. It's an experience. Yeah, it's an experience. It's let me go to the cafe. Let me sit down. Let me enjoy this croissant. Whereas we're like takeaway to go. That's our culture. It's everything takeaway. Hey, why are you taking your time with the food? Whereas this eating like other places in the world, especially Eastern countries, it's sit down. It's a meal.
Yeah.
You're having a bit of dips. You're having a bit of a salad.
Yeah.
You're having a bit of the meat.
I love. Like, I'm not trying to crap on other races, right? But for example, right, out of all the Arab countries, the Lebanese lack the seasoning on the meat. That's what I've found when I go and eat Lebanese meat. But when it comes to the Iraqis and the Afghans, cuz, they don't play around when it comes to the meat. They go, you know what? We want to enjoy this. But also the way in which they cook it is hectic.
They got the grill, the fire.
They got the grill. It was an open fire. This guy's got skewers just like this. Bang, 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 bang. Bro.
That hummus is...
It's phenomenal. Top tier.
Yeah.
This guy's ate it all. It's top tier.
Yeah. So good.
Hectic.
Whoa.
But hey, Deevs and Daveys, I'll be honest, you're in the north. No, not even if you're not in the north. Come to the north to go to Abu Noaas.
Yeah.
It's a quality spot. And then we go. We've said it. It's the top place we've had on Does It
Do you think that? I'm saying
I would agree. I'd thoroughly agree. And you know what's crazy?
That was so good.
For me, I'm basing this on the fact I'm giving it even brownie points because it's not even like fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm like not even giving it what it really deserves.
Yo, this fresh would be a 10.
Next level.
Yeah.
All right.
What a feed. What a feed.
I'm dead.
I didn't eat much, but I'm good. I'm content for the day.
Like, that was good.
Yeah.
Shout out the Iraqis.
Yeah, shout out the Iraqis. You're doing
Shout out hardship.
Yeah.
Shout out those doing it tough.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, I don't know what it is, man. It's like, yo, freedom doesn't give you the best thing. I think someone said that. I think someone said that in their joke or something. I can't remember. But
now they can cook it in happiness.
Yeah, now the country's getting a bit better. Start whipping it up. Even Sudan. Shout out Sudan.
Yeah.
The army took
back I saw that. Yeah,
the capital city. So hopefully things go back to how it was, and then we can go Sudan and do a does it hit there.
Does it hit?
Yeah.
With the fams.
But let's do how deep.
Yeah, how deep can it get? So the first one we have here is, what is the scariest thing about the future?
I don't know, man. I didn't think about this one, to be honest. The other one I thought of, I was like, the one I put on initially.
Yeah.
I took it off. What's the scariest thing about the future? I was going to say AI, cliche. Probably just what I can think off the top of my head. But I'm not. I'm kind of embracing AI.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like really onto it, looking into like the new features.
Is it the scariest thing for you?
No, I was saying like that's the cliche thing. I'm scared of war, massive war breaking out. I think grateful, but like life. Look, there's minor headaches and knock-ons in day-to-day life and stuff, 100%. But bro, like life is so good. Like, I just think like of all the times I could have been born, you know what I mean? And there's like a 4 trillion% chance that you'd ever be born, you know that, and live your life. And the fact that like just life's good here.
Yeah.
I think we're not reaching our full potential because we're not put in front of, we don't have any like challenges really necessarily in life, like massive challenges where it's like life and death challenges that pushes you to be like like your full potential to survive and stuff. But yeah, man, I'd say like life's so good right now. And like if a war broke out, like that's probably a fear, like the fall of the West.
Yeah.
As crazy as that sounds, someone from an Eritrean Muslim background saying that, but like the life that we were given due to Western dominance, it's crazy. Like we came here as refugees and stuff. I was born here, but I'd say that like the fall of the West, and it's like, let's just say China does take power. Yeah, Russia does take power. Yeah. Like if something like that happens, it's like, oh, okay, we got an issue here. Yeah. You know? As crazy as America sounds and stuff, their system of Western, their system of like capitalism and in a way like a bit of socialism and stuff. It's a massive balance. Yeah. It kind of went all right, man. Like this is probably one of the best systems. Besides like a couple empires that have lived in the past. Yeah. So I would say like the fall of Western dominance and like losing it to like a country like China. Yeah. No, I get that 100%. Yeah. I get that. People don't realize how valuable freedom of speech is. Yeah. I don't think people get it. Like, no, we've never lived under it, but like I've met people that be like, yo, I couldn't trust my next door neighbor. Cause I met people that lived under like regimes, dictatorship regimes. They're like, our neighbors will tell on us if we speak. Like our neighbors that have been our neighbors for like 30, 40 years will tell on us to the local officials if we say anything bad about the rulers. Yeah. And it's like, what? That's hectic. Yeah, you can't even fathom that. Eritrea has that issue as well. Yeah. In Eritrea, you don't talk politics. Yeah. That's where we're from, you know? But we came here as refugees. Yeah. I mean, my parents came as refugees and I was born here. But like, that's something I wouldn't want to go back to living that. Yeah. You know? Like, I've never lived it, but like experiencing that. Yeah. Like right now, I can say, Albanese, you're trash. I just talk smack about the Prime Minister on camera. Yeah. I'm putting this on YouTube. Albanese, you're a crap Prime Minister. I just said it. John Howard, you're a coward. I am saying this on the podcast. Are you rhyming, man? What's going on? Yeah, remember, John Howard is a coward, Kevin Rudd is done. Yeah. But like, people don't understand how valuable that is. Yeah. I get there's a line in freedom of speech. People are like, where we've hit that, we've hit that gray area right now in society and stuff. But like, well, we got freedom to an extent. Yeah. And the fall of like the West dominance. And I know someone's going to correct me and say, but also the Western world's doing this and this and this. I'm saying for me personally, as in the person, living in Australia, like, would you want America or China ruling the world where in China they have a social ranking? In China, they don't have freedom of speech. In China, most apps are censored. They only have like WeChat and a couple of things. So like that, they'd say like, I'd say the 4.
No, that's huge. That's massive. So I think...
I don't know how I got there. I went from AI to that.
Like my one would be, I think, living in an oppressed society. A society where you don't have freedom. A society where people turn on each other. You know, like for me, I look back and I look at like the way people lived through World War I and II. I would never wish that upon anyone. Because like those wars triggered, it affected the whole world. Like my great grandparents here in Australia, because of the war, they would have to line up and get rations because we were in a food crisis in Australia at the time. And like that was the point where the world got like, you didn't have the freedom or the luxury. Go to the shops, go to a restaurant, get a good feed, do all that stuff. Like here, like it was minimalized for everyone. Like husbands were dying in war. So like single parenting was up phenomenally in Australia because there were so many men. We were on the front line. A lot of Australian men, were frontline soldiers. So I would never wish that. And imagine living in Europe at the time.
Where it's actually happening.
It's next level. And then they're living in fear because, you know, you have someone like Hitler on the rise. Who you're going, bro, the next year, this guy could be running my country.
And it happened.
People in Italy, it happened.
People don't realize how like
close,
how like things fall in line. These regimes and stuff. It's literally like he rocked up 10 minutes late, or little stuff that happens, and you're just like, yo, this like what God planned here is like, how did he plan it to be like Hitler rocked up 10 minutes late to a bar, and someone blew themselves up in the bar. That could have stopped him. It's just stuff that little stuff that happens that caused that person to be in power. It's just crazy.
But to be honest, the reality, what the scariest thing about the future, I'd say, is the thought of losing my parents. That's, I think, like, I know it's life and I know it's very like, but I think, you know, I've lived with my mum all my life. And I think you're going to become probably more number to the fact that when their time does come. But if it was abrupt, like, I think it's a scary thought.
There's a TikTok I saw where it's like questions to ask your mother and stuff. Because I often thought that stuff because like someone I know, his mother passed away recently, and I'm like, damn, how would it feel if I lost my mother? You know? So then it's like I saw this video. It says like ask questions to ask your mother before you die and stuff. And I just sat down with my mother and asked her. But I didn't ask her all in at once. I just would randomly ask her, like, I'd be on like a Tuesday, ask her one question, and then on like the Thursday, I asked her another question. And I was just like, I'm like, yo, if I lose my mother, of course it'll be heartbreaking, but like, I'm glad I had this experience.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, I think, I don't know, man, like, especially, you know my siblings and myself, we're not like, turn emotional, go crazy. Like, we'll be so sad, but like, I think it wouldn't be the hardest.
Well, like I was at a funeral yesterday, and it was an elderly lady from our church that passed away. You know, really, I'm really close with the family, but just seeing what the family are going through, like they're in their 50s experiencing their mother's passing, and it's like, man, it still hits hard.
I know,
like,
man.
they're in like I'm only 25, and they're and it's hitting hard in their 50s. You know what I mean? Like,
it's because you live with them every day, and you're like, no way they're gonna go. But the thing about time, time shows you slowly. Time shows you like glimpses of it. Parents getting a little older. Dad's getting a bit more tired. Mom's getting a bit more slower. You see it. It's if you really look into it, you can see it happening. We're getting older, so if we're getting older, they're getting older. You know what I mean? Like, for example, with us, we're blessed. We got our grandma's like 90 something, or 90 or 80, late 80s. I don't know how old she's came in here with a fake age. Man, you came here with a fake age.
And you won't tell us your real age.
But I'd say she lived a full life. And she lived more than a full life.
Experiencing great grandkids.
Great grandkids and stuff. but it's still gonna hit. I know it's gonna hit when the time comes. And you know what's crazy? I don't know how long I'm gonna live. That's the right of life. We act like we're gonna live forever. You know what I mean? Like, but I think like in like two weeks, it's gonna be like the 3 years since my homeboy passed away. Yeah. So it's like he thought he was gonna live forever. We had plans. You know what I mean? Me and him had plans for like doing things in
travel
the future.
Here, whatever.
We're gonna travel. Initially, we're gonna go Greece and go to stay in his family's place. We had plans, but you never know, man. You know, like, so I don't know. With the family one, I get it. But it's like that's really inevitable.
No, you can't stop that. But it's still a scary thought.
It's a scary thought. Yeah.
That's a massive one. We'll jump to the next one. Who is someone you miss?
Nah, we'll do the other one. I was gonna do that one, but like I just changed. I got another one. I put in the list. Actually, let's do two. We'll do three. This week we're doing three.
We're doing three.
Who is someone you miss? I'll probably say Michael T's one. It's coming to the time. That's why I thought of the question. Just it's hard when you have someone that really like believes in you and pushes you to lose that. And I'd also say my best friend Omar. He went overseas. That his story can be a podcast itself.
Wow.
That story is like, I don't know if I'd ever say it publicly or whatever, but that story alone is the craziest podcast. I probably miss him. That was like my best friend. He used to come to my house like every day, sit down with us and stuff. So I say I miss him, man. Just because I feel like there was moments we used to speak about when we were like 16, 17. And it's like we're here now in a way. Like we got. I'm like, yo, I wanted to say like, hey man, I finished uni. Hey, I got a job. You know what I mean? Because he was with me at the start of those periods, and I'm just like, I got there, but like, I wish you were like with me. I speak to him on the phone and stuff, but it's like, I wish you were here right now with me to see this, to experience this. I'd probably say that,
I think I had that realization of someone you missed yesterday, because you know you're at the cemetery, right? So I was like, oh, you know what? Let me swing by and visit one of the homies. So I was like, you know what? So I went to JJ's grave. I remember like, bro, he passed away young, but the impact this guy had when you saw him was different.
He was different energy, man.
It was one of those, like, you know, those people, like, it's not just that they're a great person, that they just uplift others. So, like, I just remember, just miss those moments where I think not only witnessing his greatness, but just the stuff he imparted to me as when I was massive in my artist. I was like, you know, I wanted to be a big dancer.
And he pushed heavy on that stuff.
But he grinded. He was grinding, you know. And I think, you know, I'm missing his impact, missing his greatness. The impact he not only had on a community level, but bro, the guy was doing big things, cuz like the guy was opening for massive artists. He was about to level up his music bag as well. So I think, you know, that's one person, and I'd say that.
You know, I learned this from Michelle Obama's book. When I heard this, I'm like, everyone has their own journey in life. So in the story, Michelle Obama has a friend, her best friend. Michelle Obama is a smart woman. She went Harvard. She went to elite universities and stuff. And she worked really hard, But she had a friend that was doing track and field. She was pretty chill. She got a lot of warnings from the university, stuff like that. And Michelle Obama worked towards being a lawyer. I think her friend got another job, just a standard job. But she was doing good for herself. But then her friend goes, you know what? I want to go travel with my mum. I'm going to go around Asia. I'm going to go travel around the world. Drop everything. Michelle Obama couldn't understand. She's like, why would my friend do that? She goes, she has a career she needs to build. She has dreams she needs to build. She drops everything. And then guess what happens? And her friends had a very laissez-faire approach to like studies. But she really embraced life. She did everything she could. Her friend ended up getting cancer and passing away.
Oh, wow.
But she got to live her life.
Spend time with
and Michelle Obama didn't understand it at the time. But by the way, one of the great authors, man. She was crazy. But like, imagine she went to school. She went and worked. She did this. Didn't experience it. And then copped the cancer. And then, but she lived her full life. And that's why, like, for example, like sometimes when I, like, for example, see my friends living their best life, I'm like, I don't know how long they got. Let them do it, man. You know, after reading that, like, listening to that part of the book, I'm like, yo, from now on, I'm like, if anyone's on a different journey, I'm like, let them do it, because I don't know how long I got. I don't know how long they got. You know what I mean? Like, she got to live till she was like 30 something, but because She did all the traveling. She had all her fun. She traveled with her mom.
Yeah.
And that's why from now on, it's like, yo, we don't know when we're going to go.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Yeah, massive. Yeah.
You live your life. The other one I was going to do was how much does social media influence you? And like speak about that, the influence it has on you.
Yeah, I think it definitely does have an impact. It does and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because I go through, like, I'll be real, I don't really care what people think. Like, I don't care how people think of me. But at the same time, I do care about how I'm presented. So, like, it does have an influence because it's like, sometimes I post, not just for, like, I'll be real, sometimes I don't post just for the sake of posting.
Guys, I miss BLM Damo. I miss activist Damo. That was the GOAT.
Because I was posting every day, cuz. Every day, cuz.
Guys, he was fighting like it was segregation, cuz.
Bro, what do you mean? I got memories, cuz you're posting about Gaza today. I was posting about Gaza 5 years ago, cuz. I was posting about it 5 years ago, cuz. Before you all hopped on the wagon of it, cuz.
Nah, so you getting memories of that?
I've got a thing popped up, cuz.
Yeah.
Full doing a paragraph, writing everything. Remember, I'd reshare it. But then the next slide would be my take on it.
Yeah. I used to do that.
Cuz I'd give you my take.
We need activist Damo back. You need to get into it, man. Because I'm telling you, a lot of the activists now are really caught. Like, yo, everything is just share. Have you realized this? No one unpacks what they're sharing. I'm so sick of, bro. I just always sound negative.
Say it.
But I'm gonna say it. I'm so sick of just seeing share. Tell me what you think about it.
Yeah.
Stop. It's called your story. Your story.
Yeah.
Share the post and tell me what you think. Put a note down. Put a discussion down. Let's just say, for example, the Palestine thing. Israel does this. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
I don't care about. I hate seeing the same post 150 times.
You just see the post, but you don't know what they're thinking.
And when you go on Instagram and you just like tap next one, tap next.
Yeah.
It's the same story. I don't know what they think about it. Tell me your opinion, man. Tell me what you think about this post. Tell me about what you think about the caption.
What annoys you about it?
Bring back Damo, man. We need Damo back. Activist Damo, bro. Talking about what's going on in the world because Damo used to put down notes.
I was on it. Like, I'm telling you, every world issue, I was on it. I had a paragraph to give to the people.
Yes. And you told us what you thought about the post or whatever it was.
Even if I liked it or I disagreed with it. Like, I'd repost something just to disagree with it.
Yeah. Come on,
No one does that. No one reposts to disagree.
You know who does that? I got to give him his flowers. Noah Da Costa does that.
Oh, yeah.
Noah Da Costa does that. And you know what I love about Noah Da Costa? His inbox is always open for a discussion.
It's true. Very valid.
He's like, yo, this is what I got to say. Come to my DMs and tell me if you got what you think about it.
I DM'd him, cuz.
Yeah. And he had a discussion with you.
Yeah,
And I like, and you know what?
I rate people like that.
That's what I was gonna say. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, there's people that I always post, and whenever I post, I'll post and say something. I have an opinion on some things, so I'll post and be like, I'm not a fan, or really agree with this person in this way, whatever.
So I'm a big like just person. Like, if someone's posting, like, I will write to you if I think you're posting something, but you're not the right person to talk about it. Like, I'll happily inbox you and be like, yo, like, I get where you're trying to come from, but I don't think this is your fight. Or like, you know, whatever it is. Because, like, you know, some people make posts to be like, yo, I'm trying to say this, but I stand on this part. But I'm like, you can't really say you're part of this, but yet completely diss it. Like,
why?
Because you can't say that you're, like, for me, I'm going like, I can never speak on behalf of you. I can't speak on your behalf, right? Or do you reckon I can speak on your behalf?
I think you can speak on my behalf.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know
because you're my cousin. So let's just say, not even a friend. I had this. You know what? This happened yesterday.
Yeah.
This happened yesterday. Me and my boys were playing paddle.
Yeah.
My boys are like, me and one of my homeboys specifically, it's toxic competitiveness. We get abused. We thrash each other. Yeah. It's like, you know how we get windy. So imagine me, but on steroids. Some other mate. Yeah. He's my closest mate. Anyways, me and my friend beat him.
Yeah.
And we won. And then he goes, but he's so competitive, he gets angry, yeah? He goes And he keeps telling my friend, you're crap. He's telling, we're all friends.
Yeah.
But he's telling this friend constantly, you're crap. But we beat him that day.
Yeah.
He said, you're crap. I'll beat you this times. And then, but me as a homeboy, I'm like, come on, bro. Just say well done and move on.
Yeah.
But he's like, no. Yeah. Like he was refusing.
Yeah.
Like, cause our paddle games are crazy. People like on the sides watch us just argue. Yeah. But he goes, nah, he's crap. And I'm saying, bro, we're homeboys. Yeah. Like, I get it, but he couldn't get past it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So in that situation, I spoke on behalf of my homeboy. But guess what? But my homeboy called me later. Hey, bro, I was out of line. My bad.
Yeah.
Like, we have that relationship. Like, it's like probably you and Aaron.
Yeah.
Like, you have that relationship. It's like, you might go out of line, but we called each other back.
It's true.
We called each other back. Like,
calm.
Hey, my bad. He literally called me. He's like, yo, my bad about what I said. I called him the next day. I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm not dirty at you. We're homeboys.
Yeah.
It's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that, you see how I stood up?
Yeah.
I think it's all right to stand up.
So for me, I go from a perspective of like, for example, right? Like, let's say, what's an example? Okay. You know me, I don't watch soccer.
Okay.
But I've watched a couple games and I'm like, let me speak on behalf of the soccer community. It's not really a valid take if it's coming from me. Do you know what I mean?
On behalf, but like say I can have takes and stuff. That's not really behalf.
I think like...
I get your point, but I get your point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So for me, I get dirty, faith, politically, whatever, when someone tries to speak on behalf of something. When like, I have some experiences with it, but I'm not fully, I'm not the devoted member of the community.
Yeah. Especially faith. I have that.
It'd be like me trying to speak on, it's like me trying to speak on the community in North Melbourne when I got Bats who can really rep it right. Yeah. Like I'll let him do the talking for it. You know what I mean? Like I can't speak. I visited a couple of times. Yeah. But I can't speak on it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I get your point on that. Yeah. So how did social media influence you, bro? We just went into like activist bag. Bring back Damo.
Yeah, bring back Damo. So I don't really post much, but if I do post, it's more like just letting you know I'm alive. Like I'm living, like I'm here. Like last night I posted like flipping fireworks, bro. Like
dead post.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, was that some church show? I saw you. I'm like, I thought it was a church. I'm like,
so what I do is actually I have my close friends where I actually post stuff that like actually matters to me, or like I'm in environment, whatever it is. Like I'll put that on my close friends. Yeah. But I kind of stopped caring about entertaining the wider audience.
I got rid of it. I don't have close friends.
Yeah.
I got rid of that list, man. I should bring it back.
Yeah.
But I got rid of it. I don't know why. I'm just like, whatever. I don't need it. I just got rid of all the close friend thing.
Yeah.
And I just don't even.
Oh, and I do the close friends one because there's some people like if I'm posting family or something.
Yeah. You
can see it like, how do I say it? You're close enough in my life that I want you to have this experience with me.
Yeah.
But like, if you're not seeing it, right?
Yeah, you're not on the close friends list.
You're not seeing my fams.
How does social media influence me? I'm centrist. I think I see myself as a centrist. So like, I'm not left wing. I'm not right wing.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I think our Deevs and Daveys know like. I lean one way, like 1 week I'm like one way, not lean, like I'm central, but I lean slightly.
When it comes to culture, he leans to the left. When it comes to religion, he turns right.
Mate, it's staying completely right. No change should happen. And I think our Deevs and Davies know, like, I'm very like, I'll be like, I'm a bit liberal today, I'm progressive. And then like next week I'll be like, conservative on this, you know? But I'm a centrist, so like I lean. And I think social media does have an influence on me. Yeah. I do lean sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, this is really progressive. This is a really good initiative. Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, nah, they should be staying firm on this. You know, like I think most people are like this.
Yeah.
And I realize my social media influences me like that.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you a perfect example. I don't watch Andrew Tate videos at all. I don't like sit down and watch like emergency meetings and all of that. Yeah. I'll see clips here and there and stuff, but I don't actually watch him.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember when Lilu Lay came on the app? And then I was explaining to them, I was like to her, I kind of get when guys listen to him for like motivation and stuff. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if he does say something that's out of line, you'd be like, okay, this is too far. Yeah. But she was saying, in general, if you do give him the support, even if it's for that little aspect, he does grow as a person and stuff like that. Yeah. And I agreed. I agreed with her in a way, and I disagree with her in a way.
Yeah.
So, for example, with me, it's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was going gym. Anyways, I was scrolling through TikTok, and somehow I got to like motivational TikTok.
Yeah.
And it was this clip of Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
that clip has like literally G'd me up for like, it gave me motivation for the whole week in the gym.
What did it say?
It's like, it's something about your life. Like imagine your life doing this, you know? Yeah. It's a great clip. But that clip literally gave me motivation. I don't support Andrew Tate, but he said something great and I could acknowledge it, you know? And I'm like, this thing, bro, I was doing PBs. Yo, it was the week we were doing the with Roman interview. Bro, I was benching 100 kilos. I've never done that before. But it was, imagine the version of yourself. That was the video, like the audio. And it's like, so
that aspect I see, it does.
You know what I mean?
It does. I feel the same way.
Yeah, so things, I'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. But like, I'm not going to sit down and be like, yeah, girls are this, that. You know what I mean? This, that, and the other, you know? And so some weeks I'll be like, okay, I lean that. And then some weeks I'm like really progressive. I'm like, oh, look, hey, what's going on with what's happening in the world? Yeah. I'm looking into like the issues in the Democratic Party are doing, like the abortion that's happening in America that's massive and stuff. So I find myself, I realize my social media really influences me. And people who act like they don't get influenced by it, they are influenced.
No, at the moment, it's my YouTube is influencing me, cuz.
Yeah,
I'm watching bear videos, cuz.
Like you were talking about your.
I've been watching. I've been watching the Jubilee videos, but I've been watching them all. I've been binging them, cuz.
Did you watch the teen versus the Trump supporters?
Yeah, so I watched the teen versus Trump supporters. Yeah. I watched the black conservatives versus white liberals. Yeah, I watched the Charlie Kirk versus 20 woke people, whatever it is.
That was chaotic.
I watched them all. Yeah. But then it was because it gave me perspective. Because for me, I know we joke around that I'm very like right, but I like to keep an open mind.
I don't think you're right, Damon.
If someone's got a valid take, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
I think you're very I think you're centrist, but maybe leans to the right a little.
Yeah. I'd say the same. But I'm very open like on certain opinions, certain things, and I go, that's a very valid.
Yep.
A valid take. And so I understand where people come from.
I think, but like, you know, when you watch those videos, you're like, oh, whoa, there are people that are like really sucked into like this agenda.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want to be that stuck. Like, I don't want to be.
You're so closed off and you're so prideful that you're not even willing to listen to what the other person's coming from. And that's it's dangerous. It's so dangerous.
And you know what's crazy? There was a stat showing that girls are becoming more liberal and guys are becoming more conservative.
It is.
So they're separating in a way. And now have you realized like we're really at the stage where it's like, I think maybe the last 5 years, like, but girls are this, girls are this, guys are this. And people
it's
are
very
really,
us versus them. And
it became us versus them.
The gap feels so wide.
I think it's like, that's why there's like all these like little communities now, like guy communities, girl communities and stuff, where it's like anti-men, anti-women and stuff. And bro, I think it's impacting the dating scene as well, because I saw like a stat saying that like Tinder and dating apps are going down.
Oh, no way.
Yo, people are over it, man.
Cause they're over it. They're finding the gap too big.
Huh?
They're finding the gap.
Yeah, but there was a video I was gonna talk about, the incel one, where it's like they did an experiment where they got a guy, like a perfect looking guy, made a Tinder profile, and on his bio wrote domestic abuser. Or I've been convicted of domestic abuse. But they got some guy that's like handsome, no homo, and girls were still messaging him back, and like he got bare matches.
No way.
Yeah, bro. But I'm telling you, these communities are like going at war right now, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realized it's just like, what was the topic again? Social media influences. Yeah, but like how my social media, that's how it influences me. Like even that video I watched those videos, and I watched the one where he has the discussion with Vivek as well.
Yeah.
He gets Vivek and they talk to uni students and stuff. And then I've watched videos of people going against them and how Charles is a bit of a funny guy. Like how I don't agree with everything he says. I think some of the things he says is correct, 100%.
Oh, without a doubt.
I stand with him on some of his opinions. I just don't like the idea of going to people that are not experts in a topic.
Yeah.
Maybe they've studied one semester of like sociology.
Yeah.
They're not going to have the knowledge and as much information as him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
where he's fully experienced. So I disagree with him on that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, go versus an expert and debate with them.
Yeah.
And I think he's done that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He has. So I respect him for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know, man, it makes you, a lot of uni students, you have to realize when you're like 21, 20, 19, 20, you feel like you know everything.
And also you actually debate with emotion. So like what I noticed from all the videos, the most common thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this is the difference. I notice a lot of conservatives try to debate with facts. Liberals debate with emotion.
Yep.
They have facts, but they also have emotion.
Yep.
So a lot of them, they're yelling back, they're screaming, they're getting emotional. Like one of the girls was like, I'd hate to be your daughter or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's the emotional approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think that's
and then the conservatives.
The Liberals got to know, like, yo, don't get emotional because you're gonna be the next clip.
And the conservative, they lack so much emotion to the point where they've become desensitized to even the topic, the heaviness of the topic.
They're very desensitized to it, and it's like, I want to own this person and embarrass them completely in front of everyone so I can post it and get appreciated by my tribe. But at the end of the day, it's all tribalism.
Yeah, it is.
You want to feel like you're in a community. Like, for example, like like someone that's more central in a way, I think I'm more central. I don't really have a community.
Yeah,
you know, talking trophies, I don't know what you guys are, Deevs and Daveys. But like,
centralists.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't really have a community of people that be like, yes, I respect that view because like, I'm pro this, but I'm anti this as well.
Yeah.
Or I'm anti this, but I'm pro this as well. Yeah. So I'm a bit of both. So I lean like one way or the other depending on the topic, you know? So it's really hard. So like with my social media, that's what I was going to say. Like some weeks I'm like, okay, I can see myself getting like really conservative. Yeah. Some weeks I can see myself getting not really a bit conservative, a bit progressive. Yeah. And I realized that's how social media influences me indirectly. And as much as people say they're not getting influence, I feel like that's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you'll find yourself watching like the Charlie, what's his name? Kirk?
Charlie Kirk,
Charlie Kirk. You watch one of his videos.
They all come up.
And then a couple more, and you're like, damn, he's smashing these liberals. And then you're like, yeah, facts.
Yeah.
You're watching his long form content. You're going.
But you know what? And like I said, I feel like people need to watch the Jubilee content. Could you see both sides? Because they never just promote one agenda.
Yeah.
They look at both sides. Yeah. They get the complete opposite worlds. And they show the common ground, and then it actually shows you where the extreme is. Yeah. And then for yourself, you can go, okay, this is where I sit on this
love black conservatives, but
black
conservatives kill me.
Nah, did you watch the video? It's the 4 black conservatives versus 4 white liberals.
Nah, I haven't watched it.
It was a good topic. They were saying white liberals have a hero mindset. I'm here to save the black people. Mm-hmm. Like I'm the white hero with the cape, like here to save them. And they were dirty. They're like, when you think like that, because one of the guy was so set on it, like, you guys need saving. The guy was literally like, bro, he's just like, I swear he's low-key a racist at heart. Yeah. It's like, you guys need us to help you guys. And the girl's like, I find that like offensive. Like,
and then
she goes,
she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Yeah. Okay. I get that.
And she's going to the guy. She's saying, me and you have the same opportunities. I can apply for unis. I can apply for jobs. I can do everything that you can do. If not, I can do it better. I think that's a valid take.
Yeah, she's valid about that. And Malcolm X, I don't know if I said this on pod. Did I say it? Malcolm X said the line about the dangers of the white liberal. Oh, I said it with my dread of thought, Hakeem. Yeah. I said white liberals are more of a threat to black people than the conservative is. Yeah, the conservative racist, because the racist will tell you to your face.
Yeah, it's true.
And he compared it to like a wolf and a fox. He said the wolf, a wolf is harmful. So you will move away from the wolf. Yeah. The fox will come with you smiling, but still take your chickens. You know what I mean? So you move your chickens away from the wolf. But if you see a fox, the fox will come to you smiling, but he'll still kill the chicken. Yeah. So like, I kind of get it with the thing. But you see me like I'm anti like far right and I'm anti far left. I think if you land a bit in like if you go left a bit more than usual or you go right a bit more, I think that's not an issue, man. I love differences in political opinion, and that's the beauty of this country, bro. That's what I was talking about before.
You can have the differences.
We don't live in an oppressed country, you know, and we don't have this like we don't get chucked in the gulag if we stuff up, you know.
Yeah, even if you go, you know what, I'm gonna vote Liberal this year. Yeah, like no one's gonna go, you're a racist. Like America's a whole different ball game, guys. Yeah. Whole different
that's because game. Of the. I think it's because of the money that's being invested. So much lobbying is happening now in the political world that it's just like, yeah, man, let's do ads, let's run this, let's run that, let's run this agenda.
It's the next level.
And even like there's also the threat of like other countries influencing their media in America.
I've noticed in Australia. Have you noticed there's heaps of independent parties popping up now?
Yeah, they're kind of getting over the 2-party system. That's why. Yeah, but they're really just branches of the Liberal Party or the Labour Party. Yeah. But those in America, like, you know, Russia's like there's a massive case going on right now where allegedly like. Because Russia, what they did was they set up like a fake news agency business, and they will like pay like content creators to like say this agenda or something. But they didn't know; they were just giving them fake news, and they were speaking about it. And then Apparently they're gonna pay like 10 million or something.
Crazy.
Yo, fam, if you want me to say Russian propaganda right now, man,
say it.
Send that 10 million, bro. Putin, Putin.
Yeah.
But yeah, just it's a great time to be living. Yeah, just get on the when are you doing the detox?
Oh, after next week.
Right, yeah. Look, Deevs and Daveys, if you guys wanna jump, you can still go on YouTube.
I still go on YouTube, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Deevs and Daveys, what I watch. I just watch YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Deevs and Daveys, if you want to join Damian on the detox, when are you gonna start? Give him like a date specifically.
Right. We're gonna start it next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday. Perfect. So what's the date? So that would be the 6th. The 6th.
Yeah.
So 6th of October 2024, Damian starting his detox. How long are we going for?
I want to do 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. All right, we'll do 2 months, Deevs and Daveys.
Deevs and Daveys, 2 months off social media. Give it a go. Damo's going to take a crack at it. That means you're going to miss out on New Year's.
2.
No, you're not posting Happy New Year's?
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
1, 2.
Are you going to do 2 on New Year's?
Yeah, I'll do in 2 New Year's.
So you can still post Happy New Year. Yeah. But Damo's doing a detox. You guys can join him. You guys still can use YouTube. It's just no Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Yeah.
And Twitter.
Reddit. Yeah, you shouldn't even have Twitter anyway, bro. Yeah. It's cooked.
Yeah. So you guys can join him. Yeah, why not do it, man? It sounds a bit of fun. No trivia this week. We want to have a chill one. I got to go. I got a presentation I got to do soon. Dip. But good in-house episode. We really enjoyed that. We'll have a guest on next week.
Yes, sir.
Besides that, stay humble. Faith.
Peace.